the jury's decisions. For verdict form 1, count 1, aggravated murder, State of Ohio versus Erica Stefanko, we, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, find the defendant, Erica Stefanko, guilty of the offense of aggravated murder as charged in the indictment occurring on or about June 20th, 2012 through June 21st, 2012. And I do have 12 signatures. This says we do so on January 31st, 2024, with 12 members of our jury concurring. On count 2, murder, we, the jury, duly impaneled and sworn, find the defendant, Erica Stefanko, guilty of the offense of murder in the commission of an offense as charged in the indictment occurring on or about June 20, 2012 through June 21, 2012. We do so on January 31st, 2024, with 12 members of our jury concurring. Counsel for the state, would you like the jury to be polled?
No, Judge, thank you.
Counsel for the defense?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
So I'm going to go one by one, and you just say yes or no. I'm just going to identify you by your number. Juror number 1, was your verdict guilty on both count 1 and count 2? Juror number 2, was your verdict guilty on both count 1 and 2? Juror 3, was your verdict guilty on both count 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror 4, was your verdict guilty on both count 1 and 2?
Yes.
Juror 5, was your verdict guilty on both count 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 6, was your verdict guilty on both count 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 7, was your verdict guilty on both count 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 8, was your verdict guilty on both count 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 9, was your verdict guilty on both count 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 10, was your verdict guilty on both count 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 11, was your verdict guilty on both count 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
And juror 12, was your verdict guilty on both count 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. At this time, I just wanted to express, you may be seated. Go ahead.
Before you release it, we probably should take a look at the jury verdict forms.
Oh, sure.
Thank you, Judge.
There you go.
I assume you're about to release them.
I'm going to give them some instructions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so while you look at that, I'll give some instructions. Of course, just wanted to sincerely thank you for your public service, your civil service. This has been highly unusual. You've been delayed, and we just greatly appreciate you have all done such an incredible job. You've come on time every single day. You've paid such attention. You've just impressed all of us, and we cannot thank you enough for your service and your duty to our county. After you're discharged, you may discuss your verdict and your deliberations with others, but you're not required to do so. You must decide for yourself whether or not you will discuss such matters. In any event, you should be careful what you say. You should make no statement, verbal or in writing, unless you are sure that it is complete and correct. You should make no statement that you would not be willing to make under oath in the presence of the court, the other jurors, the litigants, and their respective counsel. If your statements are to the press, please remember your name in your statement may appear in print, in which event you should be doubly cautious to be sure that your statement is absolutely correct in whole or in part, because the press will only use the part that the reporter considers sufficiently newsworthy or challenging. As jurors, you have served as public officers of the court. When you're discharged and I leave the bench, your services are completed and you have all the rights and privacy of private citizens. It is the lawyer's duty to protect those rights and your desire not to talk about the case if that is your decision. It is improper and unethical for a lawyer or anyone else to harass, entice, or exert improper influence on you for the purpose of getting you to talk about the case. It is completely up to you. At this time, I'm going to have Adam take you back to the jury room. I do have some information I want to provide to you, some tips for jurors who've served where maybe there's been images or testimony that's difficult. So I'll be back to visit you in just a couple of minutes, okay? Adam, if you could take him back to the jury room.
All rise.
say that?
1 p.m.
We reached out, we haven't heard back. If we could just, I know you're going to talk to the jury, maybe I can reach out and call.
That'd be
myself
perfect.
And then double check that. But I think one way or the other, I think they're either going to be here or they're going to say do it without us.
Okay, are
I
they?
think, but I want to make sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
So for now, the scheduling will be set for tomorrow, or the sentencing will be set for tomorrow, February 1st at 1 p.m. Anything further from either side for the record?
That works for us, Judge.
Okay. Just wanted to say thank you to all our deputies, to Christy, and to the excellent counsel on both sides. Thank you all.
Thank you, Judge.